You know you made me happy. Here's my
Oh my god, it's so good!
man.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I miss y'all so much. I miss reading everyone's comments. It's been a while since I've posted. I'm not thrilled about that. Part of it has been I've been pushing myself to go out more, to be more social. I've been seeing live music. So I've just been going out more, enjoying DC. I moved to from Florida to DC a year ago, last month in January, and I just wanted to really like explore my new city more now that I'm fully settled and just fully experience it and just try to make more friends and put myself out there. You know, I'm very introverted. I work from home. I really wanted to start with this artist because I want to finish the series. This is the last album I have left by Mitski, who I'm quite the fan of. But yeah, she's definitely an artist that I love now. I listen to her songs pretty regularly. And this is the only album that I've been like, you can't listen to that song because that's on this album. You didn't listen to that. You can't listen to that. So I have been waiting to listen to this album for so long. So let's go ahead and give it a listen. Okay, the first song is Goodbye, My Danish Sweetheart. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on.
But you knew from the start it was us, didn't you? It just took me a while till I knew. Now I lay as I study.
Ooh, I love it. Oh my gosh. It is so interesting. I know, like, I just started the song, so I sound crazy, but you know what I mean? Like, you just know when it's gonna be good. Okay, let me start it again, because I need to fully immerse myself. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just love the beat. Oh my gosh. Okay.
There's nobody better than you. It took me a while till I knew. But you knew from the start it was us, didn't you? It just took me a while till I knew. Now I lay as I study a blank wall.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I know it's gonna be good. You know what I mean? Like, you know it's gonna be good. I've been waiting years to listen. It feels like I've been waiting a year and a half to listen to this song. Let me listen to it. I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, let me listen to it. I just love the beginning. It's so good. Okay.
A while till I knew. Now I lay as I study a blank wall. Would you spare me your voice if I call? 'Cause you waited and watered my heart till it grew. You just grew a little smarter too. So I don't blame you if you want to bury me in a memory. I'm not the girl I ought to be, but
Oh, this is so far really, really nice.
can tell them what you saw and not how I turned out to be. There's some kind of burning inside me that's kept me from falling apart. And I'm sure that you've seen what it's done to my heart, but it's kept me from falling apart. Now here I lay as I wonder about you. And I don't blame you if you want to bury me.
Wow.
The girl I ought to be, but maybe when you tell your friends, you can tell them what you saw in me and not the way I am. And I don't mean to make your heart bleed, but you really want to me and just about to beg you please. And then when you tell your friends, you can tell them what you saw in me and not the way I used to be.
Wow. I just love this style of music from Mitski. I just love when she does this kind of stuff. Like, her older albums is just so good. It's so different. It's combining all different genres. The lyrics to me are so poignant. it's just, there's something about it that's so unique to me that the minute I hear it, I'm like, oh, what's going on? What's happening? This sounds different. This sounds unique, you know? And something like this song is just very repetitive almost. It's almost like it shouldn't work. But what's interesting about that is it kind of takes you into this trance, but then when you get that change, when you get that break, it really immerses you into it, which I really love. Let me go ahead and read the lyrics. There's nobody better than you. It took me a while till I knew. But you knew from the start it was us, didn't you? It just took me a while till I knew. Now I lay as I study a blank wall. Would you spare me your voice if I call? 'Cause you waited and watered my heart till it grew. You just grew a little smarter too. There's a lot of those same rhymes. So I don't blame you if you want to bury me in your memory. I'm not the girl I ought to be. But maybe when you tell your friends, you can tell them what you saw in me and not how I turned out to be. Wow. Huh. So this seems like a little bit of a regret emotion happening in here. It seems like she's shifted a lot in her personality. She's questioning the person that she's become. She's finding that the person she's becoming, she's not proud of, she's not happy about. And also it seems like this person, the romantic interest of the song, maybe has lost interest in her, in how she's evolved in some way. Or maybe she took this person for granted. It's on to say, there's some kind of burning inside me. It kept me from falling apart. And I'm sure that you've seen what it's done to my heart, but it's kept me from falling apart. Wow. Okay, so now we're going into those walls, right? We're going into like, hey, I can see what she's doing here, where she's saying, I've been hurt. I have these walls up. That's why I act like the way that I do, and I'm not proud of it. But at the same time, it's protected me in the past. Now here I lay as I wonder about you. Would you just tell me what I'm meant to do? 'Cause I've waited and watered my heart till it grew. You can see how it's blossomed for you. Okay. Wow. This is beautiful. I love it. She's definitely saying like, I wasn't ready before, right? Like I wasn't ready. I had these walls up. She compares it to burning. Maybe there's a little bit of an anger thing. Like maybe the burning is a metaphor for maybe some of her anger that she had inside that she had to navigate through, or some of the more hostile emotions that were within her that she carried with her to protect herself. But she's been working through these things. She's been working through all these emotions. And now she's saying like, my heart is open to you. But now this person is not necessarily available, right? Like they're not around. She compares her heart to being something that's like a plant. You know, she's watering it. She's healing it. She's waiting for it to grow. And so she's making her heart blossom for this person. And she's hoping that by doing this, that they're still around in the end. Okay, so the next song is Square. Oh, I love the orchestration. Close the eyes and let it vibe. With a little bit of wine.
I once noticed from there in your bed as you slept, and I held my breath. Everything had its own place.
Why am I a conductor?
And I wondered what space would I take in the order you kept.
I just love the writing in this because she talks about, I tried to eat like your girlfriend, just tea in the night. I'd end up too hungry to sleep. So lying awake, I would follow the aching inside. So what she's doing in the writing is she's talking about something that's actually happening, and then she's turning that incident into a metaphor. So she probably is trying to eat like the girlfriend, which we're going to go over that later. I want to hear the whole song. But she's making this metaphor out of that experience, which I find very fascinating. And it's showing that there's more happening than what's on the surface.
I tried my hardest.
Come on, vocals.
God's very simple and love shouldn't burn. And I would have offered you all that you yearn for, but I was still waiting for something to earn.
Wow. The orchestration too.
What is that quiet of snow in the night? The dark rings with white noises. You stand and drown. Maybe it's all of these snowflakes screaming a choir of mute as they brace for the That's my right. Hope you had a good night. You know you made me happy. Here, shake my hand.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Good man, never once did you know me. I tried my hardest, but how do you learn? God's very simple and love doesn't burn. And maybe you'd offer me all that I yearn for, but I was still waiting for something to earn.
Wow. I was still waiting for something to earn is killing me right now. Fuck. It's just so good. Like, I can't believe how good it is, y'all. Like, the fucking orchestration with the lyrics that are so stunning. Like, can we talk about the quiet of snow in the night, the dark rings with the white noise as you stand and drown? Maybe it's all these snowflakes screaming. Ah! Okay, we're gonna make it. Shit, I gotta just listen to the whole song because these are so short. What is that quiet of snow in the night, the dark rings with the white noise? As you stand and drown? Maybe it's all of these snowflakes screaming, a choir of mute as they brace for the ground. I have always said that Mitski is the personification queen. The way that she uses personification in her writing, like personifying a quiet, snowy day or night. Night. Personifying a snowy night and that silence. I mean, anybody that's ever seen snow, it is like this quiet that's so incomparable to rain or sleet or all the other things that can happen to the weather. There's just such a quiet when it's snowing. And I love that. I love how she's using that in the song. It's so beautiful. It's so stunning. I love the classical component to it. The way that she's singing in the song is stunning. This idea of the square and even the idea of a square, that could be symbolizing something, because square, that could be a double meaning, not just the square of the room. Maybe this person is a square. You know, maybe they just fit these norms and she's not necessarily fitting in, like they're a square person. And she's not necessarily fitting into that box, but she's trying to make herself fit into the box. And she's trying to be like the girlfriend, which I don't know what's going on with that. We're not going to talk about it, Mitski. We're not going to talk about it. This album's 10 years old. But why is my heat on? It's so hot. I don't know why I have the heat on. We're sweating. We're gonna start sweating. We're gonna start sweating. What I can say though is I hope that she plays this song live, because this is the shit. This is it. This is it. Hope you had a good night. You know you made me happy. Here, shake my hand. You make such a good man. Never once did you know me. I tried my hardest, for I'd never learn. God's very simple, and love doesn't burn. And maybe you offered me all that I yearned for, but I was still waiting for something to earn. Silly me, waiting. I know in previous albums she's talked about being a secret, being undercover. She's still trying to earn more. You know what I mean? Like, she's still trying to be in a deeper situation with this person. I definitely think there's more to this song. I don't know what it is, but I would love to know what you think in the comments. So put a comment in below. What is the song about? What are we talking about? But writing, A+. Next we have Strawberry Blonde.
I love everybody because I love you. When you stood up, walked away barefoot, and the grass where you lay left a bed in your shape, I looked over it. Oh, all I ever wanted was the life in your shape. So I follow the white lines, keep my eyes on the road as I look at you, strawberry blonde, fields rolling
Wow.
on. I love it when you call my name. Can you hear the bumblebees swarm? Watching your arm, I love it when you look my way. Look at you, strawberry blonde, fields rolling on. I love it when you call my name. Can you feel the bumblebees swarm? Watching your arm, I love it when you look my way. Look at you, strawberry blonde, fields rolling on. I love it when you call my name. Can you hear the bumblebees swarm? Watching your arm, I love it when you look my way.
Lovely. I really like that one. This album is great. I really like it. I'm so excited to re-listen to this. This obviously feels like it's embodying that sensation of having a crush. It just seems very like light and airy and fast, and it kind of just mimics that feeling of lust and heartbeat racing and that kind of thing. She's aching. I love everybody because I love you. I feel like that's kind of embodying that feeling of like, everything's great because you have this huge crush and you're so happy about it and you're so enthusiastic about it, and they bring something out of you. It's like a crush can almost give you energy in a way. Reach out the car window trying to hold the wind. You tell me you love her. I give you a grin. Oh, all I ever wanted was a life in your shape. So I was a little bit right, but now that I'm reading the lyrics, there definitely seems to be kind of a darker dynamic going on. Like, in the previous song, this person has a girlfriend. It's a little complicated, but the crush is still there. The lightness is still there. There's still a crush happening. So follow the white lines, follow the white lines. She's talking about the white lines on the road. So I feel like she's trying to keep her mood she's trying to stay in a good place, right? She's trying to stay on the straight and narrow. She's using that kind of car metaphor. She's following the white lines on the road. She's keeping steady, but really there's kind of a darker message in this song where it's like, I'm going to lose control because it seems like this person has a girlfriend, right? I feel like this has been a common thing where it's like, I'm not fully being chosen, right? Like, she's not fully being chosen, and that's something that's happened in a lot of different songs, and I wonder if it's chronicling a relationship that may have lasted several years, if this is an autobiographical, because it does seem like that's a common theme in a lot of Mitski's music. Next we have Humpty.
I'll live in the bathtub. It's cool and clean.
A little slower ballad.
It's smooth and it's steady. It's all that I
love it. Very lullaby-like. I like that. She went back into the song. Huh, love that. So she's talking about Humpty Dumpty, the common tale, but she's using it as a metaphor for what's going on in this with this person that she's talking about in this song, and how they're frail, they're fragile, and that even if she could pick them up and put them back together, they're still fragile. They're like eggshells, and they're breaking apart as she touches them, you know, and she has this acknowledgement of that she almost can't handle them. They're too fragile. But they keep wanting to give more and more to her, and she keeps taking it, and she feels bad about that. That's what it kind of seems like in the song. But she also keeps taking more. She's acknowledging that she keeps taking more from this very fragile, vulnerable person, which is heartbreaking. And her delivery and the vocals is very powerful, very emotional, very sad. Because she's kind of just realizing that this person cannot be handled by her. She's not the person, you know? And almost a sadness, you know? Like she's trying to pick them up. That's what she says in here. But they crack and crumble. It's all too much. Too frail for me to touch. Next we have I Want You. That was just sweet. That was just sweet. I don't know. It's giving me a little bit like a fresh beginning. We're gonna try again. She said something about I found you, I found the door, but when I stepped through, there was no floor. So does that mean she's falling for him? Is that kind of metaphor? Or is it saying that there's no stability, that there's nothing to stand on, there's nothing stable there, you know? So I'm wondering if it's saying that she's falling for him. Which one is it? I don't know. But since the song is called I Want You, I'm going to say that's maybe talking about it in a more romantic way. It's like she stepped through the door and then she's falling. It's the whole theme of the song is about starting over and trying again. in the house and I am here in the car and I just need a quiet place where I can scream how I love you. That's beautiful. I'm wondering if she's kind of holding back a little bit, and that's referencing that. Very simple, very subtle. Instrumentals were very tame and calm. In the beginning, I was like, I don't know. But then towards the end, I just started to melt into the song, and it was very beautiful. And it was such a gorgeous, romantic ballad for me. That's how I felt about it. It was beautiful. Tell me more what you think about the song and the writing. Okay, next we have Shame. Interesting. I love the production on this album.
It feels so good. It feels
Low key though, I can listen to Mitski sing all day. Her voice is like water. It's so crisp. Very theatrical too. Since it's only 2 minutes, let's go ahead and listen to it, Drew.
It feels so good.
Love that. Vocals.
It feels so
Feels.
And right outside the door, nobody knows. They're right outside the door, and they don't know how it feels so
Oh,
good.
orgasm. Creepy. Creepy orgasms. So good. Wow. This is so different.
I never was very good. I haven't been so good. But right outside the door, nobody knows. They're right outside the door, and they don't know
Yes.
And I don't need anything other than you.
Wow. Oh my goodness. This is going to be on the top. It's not the lyrics, y'all. It's everything. It's the vocal delivery. It's the lyrics. It's the production. It's the build-up. You get such a build-up and it takes you through a journey, man. It takes you through a journey. This is so simple lyrically. But the way that she boxed it in this package is so stunning. I mean, the lyrics are simple. It feels so good. It feels so good. And right outside the door, nobody knows. They're right outside the door and they don't know how it feels so good. It feels so good. I never was very good. I haven't been so good. But right outside the door, nobody knows. They're right outside the door and they don't know how it feels so good. It feels so good. And I don't need anything other than you. It's simple, but it's powerful. I don't know. It's hitting. When I just read that, I just felt it. Because it was just, and the song is called Shame. So I'm thinking it really kind of embodied like the feeling of sin and that contrast of like knowing it's not that great and knowing you could be judged by it by the outside world, but at the same time you're kind of describing how good it feels. And also the instrumentals that were happening, it was giving this kind of eerie, like, I know this isn't great type of thing. And it was giving like, it was creepy, right? Because it was like, this isn't good. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm also heading straight for it because this is the best sensation I've ever had in my life. That's what it was giving. Yes, top tier, top tier, top tier. This whole album is so good. Oh my God, it just hits every bone for me. Okay, because dreaming costs money, my dear.
I can still smell the fire, though I know it's long died out. The smoke still hangs in my hair, and on some quiet evenings it burns my eyes. So darling, play your violin. I know it's what you live for. Darling, play your violin. We will manage somehow.
Beautiful. That's a horn though, right? I thought it'd be a violin.
I once lived in the sea. Bring me to your ear. You can hear the tide where I used to be. Though now I'm but a shell. Oh, baby, don't say sorry. Darling, play your violin. I know it's what you feel.
All the layers.
Darling, play your violin.
Oh, wow. I really like this one. Oh my God, I feel like I'm at the theater. I feel like I'm at the theater. Oh. She keeps carrying on that fire metaphor, that fire symbolism. It's a theme throughout this entire album. And we've seen it in her future albums. That fire thing, right? Because I remember there was that last song, I think on Puberty 2, where she mentions the fire. Am I correct? So fire seems to be an ongoing theme for her, for Mitski. But in this song, I think the fire is symbolizing her desire to keep going, to keep chasing her dreams. And I feel like, so darling, play your violin. I know what you live for. I feel like that's almost kind of paralleling her music career as a way of being like, I need to keep going with this. I almost feel like the song is to herself, you know, and the desperation she feels as she tries to pursue this career. It feels like maybe it's a kind of a note to herself regarding her music career, regarding her chasing her dreams. But she also says we will manage somehow. But I still think she's talking to herself. I don't know. We will manage somehow. It's like, let's just keep going. Let's keep going after our goals, our dreams, and hustling. And that's what I'm getting as I hear it. I feel like it's about her going through the grind of it, going through the grind of trying to be an artist. I could be completely wrong. It could also be about a relationship, but I really feel like this song might be talking about her music career and like a moment where she was kind of losing hope in what she did. I don't know if Mitski plays violin or if that's maybe a metaphor for her career, but I'd be very curious to know. Anyway, Circle. We just keep going, man. This is great. Take us home, Mitski.
There's a lie that I told you, that now I can't tell the truth, and it ate me inside. So one soft drunken night I slept with a man you knew.
Wow. Shit.
In the morning I walked home alone, and the businessmen saw my bones. With my skirt in their eyes, they remembered the nights when they were that man you knew. You told me once you were happy to have me, but I never gave me away. There's a lie that I told you.
Wow. This got dark.
I would forgot and we left for home, and that was so long ago. Now the tree it has grown, and nobody knows.
Wow.
It's buried underground. Nobody knows my lover is buried underground. Nobody knows my lover is buried underground. There's a lie that I told you.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I really want to know what this song is about because it feels like there was something that she was keeping inside that's leading her into toxic behaviors. That's what I'm getting from it. It feels like she has had some kind of internal reckoning that's leading her to go into a more reckless direction. But I could be completely wrong about that. So that's why I have to know what this song is about. I have to know what the song is about because I won't make it. I will not make it. So we have to look it up. Not that we'll ever know what it's about, of course, because it's Mitski, and I'm pretty sure, unless she talked about it, of course. I'm on Genius. This song is the personification of commitment issues. Mitski says she can't tell this love interest the truth, things about herself. Her inability to share bothered her so much, it pushed her to sleep with someone else, which is a common self-destructive tactic. So that's a theory on Genius, but I wasn't that far off because I said that she was holding something that's leading her to reckless behaviors because that's what the lyrics were saying. And it's so powerful because it's like there's such an awareness to it too. You told me once you were never happy to have me, but I never gave me away. Oh shit! I just realized this lyric. You told me once you were happy to have me, but I never gave me away. It's like I never was fully vulnerable with you. You never saw the real me. I was always holding back. There's this theme of not wanting to be vulnerable, of only giving somebody so much. You're not really giving them your full self. They may think they're getting the full you, but you know deep down that there's a wall up that you're blocking your true self from that person. Lots of walls happening, lots of walls going up. We understand. It's tough. It's tough. Okay, last song, Class of 2013. Oh my gosh, is that the year she graduated college? Okay. Adulting is hard. Wow.
Am I still young? Can I dream for a few months more?
Oh, we all relate to that. It's like we're just not ready to grow up, and it's like sometimes you just get so tired and you're not ready for it. You know, you're not ready to enter the real world. I'm guessing she might have written this right before she graduated from college or something like that. And it's just, can I sleep in your house tonight? Like, can I come back home? You know, missing that feeling of having someone to take care of you and not being ready to take care of yourself. And it's like you just want to crawl home to your parents sometimes. It's just so overwhelming. Like, I've really been feeling that lately. I've been feeling that so bad. I'm like, I know I'm an adult and I know I'm doing a decent job being an adult, but I'm also so tired, guys. Like, it's so hard. It just happens so fast. And this song really captures that. There's such a longing in her voice too. It's like you just want to figure it all out and you don't have it figured out. And especially when you're just leaving your college years and you're trying to enter the real world. I mean, it's all tough. You know, it's all tough. Even your early 20s, because you're like becoming an adult for the first time. And then it gets harder. And then it gets harder again. It's tough, man. Oh, can I dream for a few months more? Yes, I would hope so. I want to. Can we all just dream for a few months more? Can we all just hope for a few months more? Man, we're done.